Pulsicans and Hexicans unite! This is the DeFi Crypto Alliance show where we're doing our best to bridge the gap between our fellow entrepreneurs and the best damn crypto community around. Pulse Chain, loudest megaphone in Pulse Chain land right here. Hope you guys are locked in for the altcoin season. What is going on, guys? How are you doing? Happy Monday. It is going to be a glorious week over here in Pulse Chain land. And already it's been a glorious weekend with ETH still pumping, catching a bid against Bitcoin. It's beautiful to see. We're starting to catch some momentum. Let's see if it holds. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. It could be a fake out and ETH could get crushed again by BTC. But right now it's looking pretty solid. So once again, not financial advice, guys. You make your own financial decisions on this show. All I do is come on here and speculate what I do with my finances. I speculate what I do with my health. I speculate what I do with my spirituality and my mentality, right? This is what I do on the show. And hopefully, you guys get some value out of it. If not, that's perfectly fine. Hopefully, I'm at least entertaining to watch. So somewhere in the middle there, you might find a reason to like and subscribe to the show. So if you're here, if it's your first time being here, or if you watch my show and you don't subscribe, which is kind of crazy, I see that 50% of you guys don't that watch my show. Smash the bell notification. I promise not to flood your inbox like some streamers do. I stream maybe 3-4 times a week, maybe 5 on a really good week. And we'll see how many times I get in this week, man. But I am pumped and the charts are looking great. And let's go ahead and check out the secret chart, because that is why you guys come here. You come to the show to make sure we're not scammed, to make sure we're in the right place at the right time, to make sure we have the right mental framework, the right lens to look at this stuff through, to make sure we're on the right trajectory for legacy wealth, because you're the one and your family to change the trajectory of your family tree forevermore by breaking the chains and curse of mediocrity, breaking the chains and curse of 9-to-5 scams, breaking the chains and curse of the 401k scam for your family lineage via cryptocurrency wealth creation, where you can get yourself a 10x, a 20x, a 50x, a 100x, sometimes 1,000x. Who knows what's going to happen in this cycle, but we are here amidst the beginning. And so we just want to make sure we're in the right place. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to look now. ETH has been doing some really cool stuff, which I like to see. And Pulse Chain is holding. It is just holding the line, right? It's sitting right on top. Now, ETH's been pumping. It's been sitting right on top of that, kind of SEC FUD, but it's making support there, it looks like. This is on the weekly, guys. Remember that. And you can put it on the candlesticks right there. You can see, wait, look at this wick. Holy crap. Who bought that up? That's crazy. Someone bought that up. But it looks like we are, came down the last couple of weeks when it was heading down. And then we've been heading up the last few days. In fact, over the weekend, look at this. We are 4035. We are 4031 on PulseX. We had our $1.60 on Inc. And look at Hex, man. Hex, guys, is almost back at a penny. We're at 0.8 of a penny. I think we'll be there by the end of the week, to be honest with you. I think Hex will be back at a penny before the end of the week. I could be totally wrong, but that is my speculation and my prediction for this week. Hex will be at a penny. Like at a solid penny, not going back down below a penny for this altcoin season is my prediction. So a little red on the day, but that's all right because we had ourselves a nice pump. And this proves it right here. See, we came from Goblin Town down here. This is where the P-Dive FUD happened. And came up nice, went back to the wick low of the launch day. Had ourselves a little nice red candle, and here we are. We are at the end of this pennant. Here, we're decision time. By the end of the month, it is decision time, whether we go Goblin Town or we go to Valhalla. And it doesn't have to go exactly like that, right? It can make market structure and do some things and do whatever. But it'll be interesting to see what comes out of this once we hit the end of this pennant. we were getting very close. And it's funny, we had the fake out, the Wyckoff spring of accumulation. If you look at that what do they call it? Not fractal, but that diagram. It shows you what we just went through at the very end of it, and we just went through the spring moment. And I think that's what this pennant's going to do. It's going to send us to Valhalla. I could be wrong, but it's looking awfully promising, guys. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But either way, I'm here for it. It's looking good, and I think we're in altcoin season now. I really do. You're not going to know when you're in the beginnings of altcoin season because you just have some green candles, and we're used to getting a couple green candles and then dumping again, right? So like you're not going to know you're there in the beginning until it's like you look back a month later and go, oh shit, that was the start of altcoin season. Wow, it's too late to buy at that point. So by the time you realize you're in altcoin season, it's already too late to buy. Your bags have to already be packed before the altcoins, before you realize it's altcoin season. Your bags have to be packed. So I think right now we are in altcoin season. I think this is it. I think this is the beginning. Once again, I've been wrong about this before, so this is all speculation. But from everything the charts are telling me, with ETH getting it to upgrade and it's catching a bid against Bitcoin, it's finally starting to move. I think this is going to be the beginnings of altcoin season. You see a bunch of other altcoins running right now, not just Pulse Chain, not just ETH. There's other ecosystems that are moving, and so it'll be interesting to see. And I think Bitcoin will continue to move. It's going to continue moving throughout the cycle, and the ETH will just move harder, right, for the next 100 days. So let's just see what happens. That's what the average altcoin season is. It's about 90 to 100 days. And so you don't want to wait until you're 30 days in to go, oh, shit, maybe I should buy more. Nah, man, it's too late, bro. Corey and those guys over at DeFi Crypto Alliance might be already selling on your head. So get your bags packed now. Altcoin season is here, in my opinion. It's to me, it's pretty obvious, but it won't be like, damn, that was altcoin season until you're past the fact and you're looking back. So 54 of you guys watching, you got 28 on Twitter. Give me a retweet, a nice, retweet that help the algorithm would send the show to the stratosphere. I would appreciate it. And if you're on YouTube, yeah, hit the likes, smash the subscribe button, and help us keep bringing the good word of cryptocurrency as a wealth creation tool, and real estate and other real world assets as wealth preservation, all while not paying taxes. Remember that we are passionate about not giving our money to three-letter agencies over here on the show. And so if you're interested in that, DeFiWealthTrust.com. It's in the description of the show. And you can go book a call with Chris. It's free. Absolutely free. And go book a call with him and set up the trust. The trust is absolutely free to set up. And that way, when you go to take profits, you won't have to pay gains on your crypto. They're deferred. They're deferred. And so you can move that money, put it in real estate. You can buy a business. Maybe you want to put in some stocks and bonds, some really slow moving assets while the bear flushes out. And then you can come back into crypto via the trust and still not pay any taxes. You sell out of your stocks and bonds. And even if you made some gains there and you came back into crypto, well, you still wouldn't be paying any taxes whatsoever. Zero. They're all deferred. Zero. All that money stays in there compounding for you, growing, creating legacy wealth for you, your loved ones, and the people you care most about. Because isn't that what it's all about, guys? Life's about, well, first and foremost, life's about creating value for our fellow man, fellow woman, of our community. But with that value, what really life's about is creating memories and experiences with our loved ones, right? That's what we need the value for, is so we can create these memories and experiences with our loved ones. Because in the afterlife, that's the only thing that we're going to take with us. It ain't the Lamborghinis, it ain't the mansions. I wish it was. It's not how it works, right? But the memories and experiences we could take with us, we also leave those behind with them. And that's part of your legacy. That's probably the most important part of the legacy. Yeah, it's cool to leave like a nice trust that will ensure they never have to fall for a 401k scam in their life. That'd be nice. Yeah, I love that. But how about memories of being the best damn dad or father that you could have ever possibly have been best damn husband that you ever could possibly have been, the best damn friend you ever possibly could been, best damn business partner that you ever could possibly have been, to that special someone, right? In your life, whether it be your significant other or your best friend or your brother, your sister. And that's what it's really about. Because we're not making it out of this alive, guys. We're all gonna die. It's just a matter of time. We're all aging, except for I'm aging a lot slower than most. I've been able to crack that code a little bit. It's been nice. I did my chronological age to my what do they call it? Chronological to biological age. So my biological age, I'm at 48. My chronological is 44, and I'm only aging 7 months out of 12 uh, chronologically. It's crazy. It's crazy, and that's all through the biohacking and peptides and bioregulators. But the key is, I want to keep that lifespan, that health span, as extended as possible. Create my wealth, extend that as long as possible too, with my health span, and that way I can create as many memories and experiences with my loved ones, dude. That is in the story. Drop the mic. What it's all effing about, right there. I cannot express that enough, and I'll keep expressing on the show because that's what you guys. That's what we're here to do. We're here to just talk about the mental framework it takes to be a fucking badass, and that's it. That's being a badass right there. Is being that special someone to a few special people. So, all right. Let's check with the chat, see how you guys are doing today. Make sure you guys are all pumped. I think you guys are pumped. We just had a great weekend. A lot of bullish momentum going on in Pulse Chain land and in crypto as a whole. Donald Trump is supposed to have some kind of announcement today. I don't know, with some kind of trade deal with China. Maybe you guys know more about that than I do. You drop in the chat if you want what's going on there. Let's see if that's bullish for all markets. We want to see the stock markets rise more. We want to see the money printers get turned on. We know that the money printers are turned on in China. They're turned on in UK. We need to get them turned on here in the US, though. So that would be the most powerful bullish momentum we could possibly get. Millen Tank, welcome to the show, bro. Thank you very much. The pump is in. Let's go. Red Squirrel, oi, oi. How you doing, my friend? How is it going? Number 2 today, Red Squirrel. If you're not first, you're last. Now I kid. We still love you. Crypto Monster, what's going on? Everyone here is a mother effing legend. I agree, man. A lot of diamond hands here. A lot of guys putting some work, holding through the absolute trauma of the SEC FUD, Interpol FUD. And it hasn't been easy, right? This shit has not been easy, but we've been doing it. I've been streaming almost, the entire time through it. In fact, I was thinking about this the other day. I started streaming back when Hex hit 1.3 cents on Ethereum before Pulsing launched. That was the original Hex low. And that's when I started streaming. I can't believe it's been that long now. And so need to get the show to grow some more. So I've been doing some shorts, which has been really cool. I'm sure some of you guys have been seeing those going around over on Twitter and YouTube. And hopefully that brings some more eyeballs on the show. Just trying to get some more subscribers in here just to really kind of send the show through the algorithm, right? The algorithm is what, goes in there and determines what my audience should be and who to show my show to. And I'm hoping those shorts kind of mix the algorithm up a little bit or warp it a little bit to go and find me new people to preach the good word to. So Super Snake, Chad's in the house 100%. Absolutely. A lot of Chads here. Super Snake, I agree 100%. Cookie to chocolate to hello, Corey, and all the people out there. Hello to you. Cookie, I hope you're having an amazing, wonderful Monday. I know I am. Diamond Hand Degenerate. Hello, Cell Pressure. Whining and crying, complaining while pressing sell. I love it, man. It is so funny because it's so true, right? It's because what we've been seeing for the last 2 years in Pulse Chain. And Richard hit the nail on the head with that one. So hello, Cell Pressure. Whining and crying and complaining while pressing sell. Moonlight, good morning. Hetzikins, good morning to you, Moonlight. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate your service here. And Brizology, what up, man? Good morning to you. We have the Ink Maxi sometimes Pulse X Maxi. He likes to flip-flop back and forth. What are you today, Briz? Are you an Ink Maxi or are you a Pulse X Maxi? Let me know. And which one's going higher, bro? Huh? I think it's Pulse X. I don't know about you. I like Ink. Ink's good. You know, no more inflation. That's nice. But Pulse X has just got the best damn looking price chart in Pulse Chain land. That's I've said it all the time, man. It's one giant pennant, but the pennant is going up and to the right slowly, even against the dollar. Against the dollar, it's just slowly, like the trend line has held the entire time, and it's going up and to the right slowly, just creeping up, making higher lows and ready to skyrocket, man, when all this stuff breaks out. I think Pulse X can be one of the biggest parabolic movers. And here's also why I think it can be one of the biggest parabolic movers. It is the number one, and I know some people are going to argue with me about this. It is the number one most known about RH asset. People are like, oh no, Hex is. No, Hex didn't raise $1.3 billion or whatever the hell Pulse X. Like, I'll be at the freaking gym, guys, and I'll talk to somebody who put $100 in the Pulse X sacrifice, but they never heard of Hex. The Pulse X reached retail. It went through to retail and beyond in the last bull run. So what's going to happen? So like those guys all sacrificed $100, and I know I've talked about this in the show before. So if this repeating myself, sorry, but I think it's worth repeating. What's going to happen when all those $100 sacks finally see there's massive green candles on Pulse X and that $100 is worth, $500, right? And what's going to happen? They're going to come in and they're going to go, oh, wow, my $100 I put in a couple of years ago woke up and it's worth $500. Maybe I should throw in $5,000 because now it's bull run time again. The green candles are back and people are euphoric. And that's why I think Pulse X will be the biggest mover when all this starts moving, because more people know about Pulse X than they do Pulse. Because like when everybody was sacrificing Pulse X, I remember half the people in the chat were like, oh, I missed the Pulse sacrifice. I wish I could got on the Pulse sacrifice. Like everyone was sacrificing for Pulse X. It reached full-blown retail. In the story. Hex never reached full-blown retail, man. That's a very tight-knit community. Yeah, a lot of people in crypto know about it, sure. And maybe even a little beyond, maybe a little bit of retail. Pulse X reached retail. It pierced the retail veil, and it will re-pierce that veil again when things get going, because it's just the most well-known about crypto in RH. So that's my opinion on that. I could be totally wrong. I'm surprised you guys aren't fighting me in the chat yet about it. I figured that a lot of the Hexikins would be like, no, bro, Hex, man. Hex, are you stupid? Hex is great. I love Hex. Don't get me wrong. And I still think Hex will lead the charge. There's a good shot that Hex leads the charge because what I've been seeing, right? This last year, anytime there's any price movement, Hex likes to lead the charge, and then everything follows. So I think Hex will lead the charge again. Don't get me wrong. But I think it's Pulse X that freaking finishes the show. That finishes the absolute show. When retail euphoria is here and things are going parabolic, it is Pulse X that will shine the most. Mark my words. Mark my words. So that's my 2 cents on it. I'm also bullish on most. As you guys know, on the show, we are the mostest with the mostest. And I got a bag, so I got to see the table. If RH wants to make that his dog with hat this cycle, he could easily do that when it's got a $10 million market cap or something ridiculous. Don't look at the market cap on Deck Screener. 80% of the supply is owned by the OA, so you got to take that and times it by 0.2, and that will give you the real market cap of most. And in my opinion, when you have a $10 million market cap and very thin liquidity, you could send that thing to Valhalla of very little capital, and you're basically shooting like a flare up in the sky, a big giant green candle for retail to come over and start participating on this chain. So that's I think the purpose of most. I think it can be used for that purpose. And I got a bag just in case. If it doesn't, I still have bigger bags of the RH assets. So that's my 2 cents on it. Who knows what actually happens? Once again, this is never financial advice, guys. You make your own buy and sell decisions. Hello, sell pressure, whining and crying and complaining while pressing sell. So fucking good. I need to clip that little segment in and put it here on the show so I can play it whenever I want. Like when someone starts talking FUD in the chat, I can just play that. That'd be perfect, like a way to shut them up. I need to clip that and bring it into the show. That would be glorious right there. Oh my God. Brizology said he's flippy floppy. Yeah, you go back and forth, man. Ink's cool, man. I mean, I like it. I think it will have a utility one day. That's why it's like in the code, right? It's like a governance token. I think it will have its purpose one day, and it will do fine. I just don't think it's gonna do fine as Pulse X, man. I don't. I just don't. I think Pulse X is gonna smoke it, man. I really do. Ink will be fun. Ink will be great, man. There's just too much. There's too many people who know about Pulse. No one knows about Ink. Nobody. Even the guy. I onboarded the guy not too long ago. I met at an event. And he brought in, quite a bit of money, a couple $100,000. And I said, hey, buy all the cores, and he goes and buys. And then like I check up and say, hey, so what did you buy? He's like, oh, I bought Pulse X Hex. And I'm like, you didn't buy any ink? He's like, what's ink? I'm like, oh, fuck. Tell you, man. It's just Pulse X, man. Everyone knows about it. I'm telling you. Mark my words. Exponential gains. Hey, yo, Corey, what up, man? Welcome to the party over here. It is a great Monday, and we're strapped in for gains because altcoin season is here, and I am ready for it. Belgium Hessican, my man, how are we doing? Tam, the nicest lady in crypto. Welcome to the show, Tam. She says, what's up, fam? Absolutely. Urban Productions, what up, bro? I guess PulseX will have to do more than just a cent to shine the most. Yeah, maybe, man. But even a cent, dude, what is that? I'll do the math, man, because you got to count it from the bottom. It's 5 zeros and a 9. You cannot count it from SAC price. SAC price got negated. SAC price got negated. Let me repeat that again. You can't count it from SAC price. Yeah, 1,000x. That'd be 1,000x. A little over. So, yeah, I mean, can it do that? Maybe, man. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, 1,000x, that'd be incredible. But even 100x is a 10th of a penny would absolutely be incredible too. That's not bad, man. A 10th of a penny Pulse X. I'm pretty good, dude. I'm all right, But yeah, who knows, man? 1,000x. It's got lower liquidity than Pulse, and it's the most known about. And it's got the best looking price chart on Pulse Chain. And for some reason, it's feel like it's favored. Could be wrong. I don't know. It gets mentioned a lot. Glockmatics, happy birthday. It's been 2 long years. Oh, it is Pulse Chain's birthday. Like, 3 days? May, or is it today? No, shit. Did it launch May 12th, guys? I think it did. Wow, man. I can't believe it's Pulse Chain's birthday. 2 years we've been around doing this. It's crazy, man. It's awesome, though. 2 years of pent-up pressure about to freaking blow the absolute socks off of this crypto BS that we're in. We're going to show everyone how this is done, man. In the 2 years of that price chart, Pulse X, one big giant pennant going up and to the right. There's no better looking price chart in crypto. Go look it up yourself and compare it against the dollar. If you don't believe me, it's been 2 years of that. Holy crap. That thing's going to blow, man. Freaking volcano. Hex Monkey, what's up, peeps? How you doing, bro, man? Long time no see. Hope everything's all right with you, man. Good to see you. PTG retraced 86%. Come on back. The water's fine. I'm good, man. I'm good. And most of my money is when I'm coming out of these other altcoins going to the cores, man. Here's the thing, man. There's nothing that's going to pump harder than the cores when capital starts coming over the bridge and when you start seeing some of that ETH move over the bridge. Nothing. It will leave PTGC behind, in my opinion. It will smoke it. PulseX will smoke PTGC when that ETH starts coming over the bridge, because it's just going to be the FOMO and everyone's going to be moving into the cores because that's what's going to be getting pumped. So keep that in mind while you're playing out here in altcoin land on Pulse Chain until those cores are pumped. Man, it will be glorious. And so that's my opinion. That's why I'm staying, man. I'm avoiding mostly everything else in crypto now, just kind of slowly consolidating as things pump. I'll consolidate back into the cores, coming back home, and prepare for the glory moment of 2025. So, yeah, it's been a while since we've seen him over here. Yes. The crypto man, the myth, the man, the legend, Crypto 7. How you doing, bro? Welcome. I got to catch your show this morning. Always got the great alpha. If you guys are subscribed to Crypto 7, go over to subscribe to the man. It's an awesome show over there. So, yeah, guys, well, that's pretty much it for me today. Keeping it nice, short, and sweet. Like I said, I think it's the beginning of altcoin season. You won't know until you look back a month after it's already happened. You're not going to know, right? And then you'll be like, oh, crap, that was when altcoin season started. And then by then it's too late to buy, right? So if you're still sitting in the sidelines, looking at dollar cost average in, you won't know until it's already too late. And so you have to make your decisions when you're down in your darkest moments and when you have the nothing pretty much confirming your faith, right? And so right now we got a little bit of green candles. Is this the beginning of altcoin season? You can look at the macro part and take a zoom back and say probably, right? Everything that's going on, So take that for what it is, guys. And I think this is it. But, I have been wrong before. Some actual gains this year, maybe. Oh, dude, it's getting out. There's no maybe, bro. Crypto Ethos, there's no maybe. It looks great, dude. It looks great. I mean, this stuff has been pent up for 2 years. And I think it could be absolutely just parabolic, when it starts going. I mean, like I said, the PulseX price chart, I mentioned it earlier in the show. It looks so good. It's one big 2-year-long pennant that the base has been going up and to the right only for 2 years. And Pulse Chain has been the same price since March of 2024. Same zone, right? And so it's time, man. It's time. The days of being a stable coin is over. So yeah, and that's a good point. There's a lot of disbelief. Things are about to go crazy, Crypto 7. And that's what I was saying. I think that these people won't realize it until it's too late, right? When a month has passed and you look back, you're like, oh crap, that was the beginning of altcoin season. Well, now it's too late to buy in DCA, right? You're a month in altcoin season. Retail's coming in, right? ETH is $4,000, right? Maybe $5,000. And by then you look back and go, shit, I should have bought more. Yeah, you should have, huh? You still can right now if you get in. Yeah, that's the key. And sub on the exit. That's right, guys. Come on. Hit the likes. Smash the subscribe. I'll keep bringing the good word of wealth creation through cryptocurrency, wealth preservation of real estate. And guys, remember, if you don't want to pay taxes, DeFiWealthTrust.com. It's in the description. Book the call. It's free with Chris, and set the trust. It's absolutely free to set the trust up, not pay any taxes, and you don't have to use it. If you don't use it, you don't pay anything. If you use it, you pay a small fee yearly to use the trust. That's it. It's very simple, and you don't pay any 3-letter agencies. That's the best part about it. So, guys, on that note, I'm going to peace out, and I'll see you mañana. Peace.